Today, going to be breaking down my entire launch process for my first info client. I was just a regular SMMA running ads for local businesses, primarily car detailers, to get them more jobs. I was running their ads and I was setting their appointments. That was a whole lot of fucking work. I got lucky and I ended up meeting a real estate guy who is an investor and he's starting a coaching program. So now I'm starting to market that. But back to that, more or less, this should show you the main components that we're going to use that will turn his hot leads into buying customers. Right now, had some things to do here. At the very bottom is mainly just these few things. And then be ready to show off the entire launch. It is pretty simple in my opinion. We already have people that have known this guy for about 10 to 20 years. So the way it goes is, we obviously have Instagram Reels that are going to stay going up. The kicker is going to be Instagram Stories. Stories are going to just make people feel retarded if they don't work with this guy. Showing off past successes he's already had for free that he's gave to people, successes of himself that he's had, his personal story and how he went from pretty much not having a lot of money at all to being very well off based on this offer. A daily bombardment of social proof, storytelling, and trust building. Every story will have a slight subtle call to action that will get people onto a wait list, which is just linked through Go High Level. There we'll have a daily email sequence that just basically adds another touch point, warming up the lead further. Some emails are meant to invoke an emotion. Some emails are just meant to warm them up a little bit further, add additional touch points. Also in a WAP community where they can give, just unedited 2 to 3 minute kind of rants. The WAP voice notes will be used very similarly to like a Telegram group or something like that. Building connection, shifting mindset beliefs, and creating FOMO. People like Charlie Morgan, who just does this kind of story sequences where they have like the similar pictures and they have basically things to catch your eye, but in reality it is successes that he has had with his program or with his students. Not only that, but pulling on the ICP's pain points by saying, for the longest I would spend hours grinding on low leverage tasks every day. Basically trying to resonate with them by saying, hey man, I understand that you're stuck being a slave to your business, doing unimportant shit. And the story framework for us will pretty much be, story one will just be the hook, pretty much to get people to think. Then as they click the next one, it'll be an authority kind of story saying how long, either how much he's done in real estate or his student, how much they've done in a certain deal or a certain time frame. And you'll have obviously a problem that the ICP typically goes through. And then right as they click to the next one, solution. So it's just carefully structured to make them feel a certain set of emotions in a certain sequence. So, obviously they get curious, they see he knows what he's talking about, they resonate with the problem that he's mentioning, then they see his program is the obvious solution to their problems. In OfferUp, we have this amount of people, which is pretty decent considering it's a B2B offer and it's going to be anywhere between 15 to 20 grand. These are the kind of leads we're getting that they're saying, they've done X amount of deals, they've, worked with a coach already, and they're looking to start ASAP. Based on how it's looking and the quality of leads, they've been asking for exactly the things that this program offers for years before this guy even came to us. Honestly, I have a feeling that this offer is just going to print regardless. Let's just hope for the best. I'll check back with y'all when we print. That's it.